Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the audio edition of a tarot reading for which there is no video edition. Well, I mean, you got the card spread for today, but that's it. Nothing else. No action, no activity. Purposely, we're doing this. Purposely. I don't want you to be sidetracked by visuals. It takes more data bits in your brain to check out visual stuff than it does just to listen. So from a standpoint of focusing your attention, just listening is a better thing. Also, you have to create images. As you're listening, your brain naturally oozes out images to kind of fit the narration. That's important. We want to keep your imagination razor sharp because that is what is the key to quality manifesting, and that's what this whole thing is about. It's not about my ego. It's not about money. It's not about the likes and the shares and the subscribes. It's not about any of that. It's about you, and your ability to manifest. I look at it as a maybe a karmic debt. Don't know. But that's my responsibility to you. This is not a light reading. This is not a light tarot reading. It's not like many of the tarot readings I cross every day, which, boy, they come off so shallow, it's amazing. This is going for the gusto. This is life skills tarot reading. This is taking the energy that is around you right now. If it applies to you, and only you know that, if it does, dig in. If it doesn't, just let it percolate for a while. It may pop up in a day or a week or so and go, ooh, wow, remember? Energy is a very interesting thing. It's a very fluid thing. So what I do every day of the year, even holidays, 365, I put together the energy of the day, and I give you a hard-hitting, honest, adult tarot reading. This is not to necessarily make you feel good. If you feel good after some reading, great, that's fabulous. But I want you to be inspired. Above all else, I want you to be inspired. If you are inspired, you can imagine. If you can imagine, you can manifest. Let's begin. Middle card, oracle card, always the overall feel of the reading. And the card today is Not For You. We see a chess set and a fortune cookie. Interesting juxtaposition of images. And the number up in the right-hand corner is a 6. That's harmony. It's stability. I think there's even sometimes movement or some sort of emotional or physical movement, if I can use that term. In any event, what is essentially saying is, no, not right now. Not for you. Not right now. Wait your turn. It's coming. Be patient. Okay, so that's kind of the general feel. Let's take a look at the meme for the day. It says you can rise up from anything. You can completely recreate yourself. Nothing is permanent. You're not stuck. You have choices. You can think new thoughts. You can learn something new. You can create new habits. The only thing that matters is that you make a decision. You decide. Okay, wait your turn. Maybe that's what you're waiting for. Coming to a point in your life where you will go, okay, I'm ready to make a decision on whatever it is. And that time's not far away. We do have an eclipse, a very powerful eclipse. I think the 8th of April, somewhere around in there. And that would be a time between now and then when I think maybe you'll come to this point of decision. But until that point, wait your turn. It's not for you. Don't force it. Don't force it. But I can say, just looking at the cards, this is a kind of positive reading. It's nice to get that every so often. We start off with the Sun card. I would say that would be my first favorite in the tarot. Second is the Fool. But I do love the Sun card a lot, like everybody else. It illuminates, it clarifies. Yes, it can talk about success, but maybe not success in a material way. Maybe you just deciding to decide. That would be the success. But the energy is open. It's positive. It's one of the things that you have with the sun is clarity, right? You get the sun. Let's say you have a sunny day, blue sky, no clouds in the sky. It's noon, high noon. You see everything beautifully, clearly, magnificently in a 3D style. It's almost the only time of day where that happens. High noon when the sun's at its highest point. Yeah, it's glorious. A full moon is very good too. Very nice, especially get a big full moon, but you can't see anything like half of what you see at noontime when the sun is at its highest point in the sky. So the sun brings warmth, creativity, positivity. I love it, love it, love it. And what the sun card may indicate is that you are being energized to make that decision I was talking about. To create new habits, learn something new, think new thoughts. And that energy, sun energy, will get you to tip yourself over. Hangman energy. You're going to look at something in a different way. It may be intentional, maybe unintentional. Just a thought goes through your brain and you go, wow, never thought of it that way before. And that little adjustment makes all the difference in the world. That is your hangman moment. But you're going to see things differently. Not right now. But I would say as a general rule, between now and let's say mid-April, we got the solar eclipse, whenever that's coming up. Very powerful time, and take advantage of it, because you can rise up from anything. You can recreate yourself, but you got to decide. And I think that's what the sun and the hangman card says. You will be given the opportunity to see something differently, and that will open the doors. It'll open the doors to abundance, says the Empress, because that's what the Empress is all about, right? Abundance, fertility. And we're not just talking about having human babies. We're talking about fertile imagination. Maybe you will find your ability to manifest or to imagine becomes greater because of some specific event that lets you see something in a different way, and all of a sudden your brain, it's like doors open up on your brain and you go, wow, never thought of this before. But in the end, what that'll get you to do is to move. Now, it may be just changing your thinking, but I think it'll be more. I think you're going to actually move on a position, on an item, maybe even change location. We got the Six of Swords. Swords are thoughts, ideas, usually from other people. We think they're our own thoughts. They're not. But the Six of Swords shows that they're taking the Six of Swords with them, the six truths, and they're going somewhere else where it's better. Yeah, it's a passage. It's a necessary transition. You are going to see things differently, and that will get you to move somehow in your life. You're open to it with the Sun card. There's an opportunity to see something in a different way, to think about it in a different way that will create a positive, abundant thought in your head, and that'll get you to move closer to where you want to be as a human being. So the time is not right for you to begin your journey. You have to wait your turn, but it's coming. When it gets here, remember, all that matters is that you decide to decide. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested Tarot reading. If you are not available for the hookup tomorrow, how about next time? Between now and then, peace and blessings.